We're just gonna check out this local little spot. It's right the weekend before October, so everyone's getting in the spooky feel. Texas is hotter than a firecracker right now, so we don't have the fall feels. This is how we have to fake it. Hi, this is Rachel and Chris over at the Spooky Spectacle in Granbury, Texas. Let's see, he's walking off over there. So yeah, we're gonna check out what's inside the town. They have a Sleep Hallow theater that's supposed to be tonight. I don't know if we'll be able to snag tickets for it, but we're just gonna check out this local little spot. It's right the weekend before October, so everyone's getting in the spooky feel. Texas is hotter than a firecracker right now, so we don't have the fall feels. This is how we have to fake it.
You gotta see that.
That one's tomorrow. This one's today. I'm not sure. Found a nice little small deal right now. A lot of little vendors. We're gonna go watch a talk from a lady that's gonna talk about the haunted Granbury here in about 10 minutes. I did snag up some pumpkin spice body butter. It's supposed to be all natural and great for your tattoos if you have any. I love these little things, they're so cute. It can feel a little forced sometimes when you go to some of the booths because you want to look at stuff, but they're like staring at you. So you're like, ah!
So there's a lot of other stuff too. They do tours, cemetery tours. There's one tonight at 10 o'clock. It's only $10 a person, not too bad. There's a free screening of a movie. So there's a lot of other things going on besides that. They also have a play. What time's it? Sleep Hallow, which sold out last year, so it ought to be pretty good. We're gonna try and check that out. We just gotta figure out times and everything and where it is. So a lot of cool stuff.
Yay.
No, it was a Rugrat. Oh, for a birthday here, right?
With something about 90
And I had the Rugrats on, and she loved it.
Is that something, and we can add it to our channel?
That'd be awesome. Hey, I'm Andy. This is our short film / TV pilot, Ghost Trippers. It's about like this ragtag group of like paranormal investigators who are trying to like start their own ghost hunting show, but sort of like the ones on TV that don't really like believe it's real, but then it turns out to be real, so they're having to deal with that. So. And we're taking them around to festivals right now. If you go to our Facebook page, it's just Ghost Trippers on Facebook. You guys can find more information there. Okay. Oh geez Louise, we've been doing it for close to a year. We started out in Huntsville.
Okay.
I mean, we've been everywhere. I think they just announced like the schedule for this season in Fargo, I think. So they're going all over the place. Fargo, North Dakota, not Texas.
yeah, right.
So yeah, for sure.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much. We're looking forward to the showing.
Awesome. We're Apple. We're exclusive.
Tui Snider. Tui is an inquisitive world traveler. That's no lie, because I follow her on Facebook. I'm always like, where in the world is Tui Snider? That's not the part wrote down there, that's all me. She's everywhere. But no matter where she travels, she still finds Texas endlessly fascinating. As she puts it, I used to write fiction, but then I moved to Texas. Whether researching forgotten history, offbeat destinations, or historic cemeteries, Tui writes books and gives talks with an eye for quirky details and a touch of humor. Tui's work has been featured as many media outlets, including Coast to Coast AM, Lifehack, WFFA TV, the National Museum of Funeral history, the cult of the weird, and many more. Today, Tui will tell us about some spooky experiences she has had while researching her book, Paranormal Texas. And at the end of her talk, she'll give out some fun prizes and have a Q&A session with you. And remember, tonight, Tui leads a tour through Granbury's historic cemetery. So make sure you get those details too. And please welcome to the stage, Tui Snider!
Thanks everyone for coming.
So I got a great opportunity to be here with Greg Stevens at the Spook Fest down here at Granbury, and he's with a RIP, which is a company that investigates paranormal. Sir, could you tell us about what you do? Yeah, I'm with Research Investigation of Paranormal. We call it RIP for short. I've been doing it ever since I was a little kid. Used to see dead people. Used to see that like crazy all the time until I did a backflip off the back of the car as a driving kid or busting my head on rocks. And then I didn't see them anymore, but I can see the shadow movements and I can still hear them. And did that a lot. I used to chase Indian spirits along the Brazos River in Mineral Wells, where I grew up. And I used to shadow runners all the time. I'd chase the shadows and stuff. I'd sleep out there by the river by myself and stuff. And just try crazy stuff. And then I went in the Army, and I was in the Army for 26 years. And just as I was getting ready to retire out, about 4 years before that, created a long group. And we've been running and gunning ever since. We took Mineral Wells, Ballinger, Texas, at the Old Park Hotel. That's where we had probably what the show. Yeah, that's really cool. I go to Merle's Plantation a lot, which is in St. Francisville, Louisiana. It's like the oldest plantation in Louisiana, all around the country. And that's where a lot of the TV ghost hunters go. But I'm the only one they let run the whole place where I go, because I get more evidence of the history of it. The former people that used to own it, run it. I've caught the actual apparition of Chloe, the slave lady that accidentally killed a family there, but trying to get back in their house. There's a big story with that. But I love it. This is great.
So what sets you apart, I guess, from some others is that you're probably a little more professional. You capture everything a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. And Tui will tell y'all that she says I'm the most professional team she's ever worked with, because being a former first sergeant, I like to run things by the numbers, and you know how they would do that in the military, right? So I try to do that. You always want to. The first impression is the last impression, so I want to make sure we do that. Because I do a lot of my charity work for veterans, fallen veterans, 22 a day.
But actually, you guys have an event coming this week.
October 22nd.
Okay. And what are y'all doing there?
So we're going to bring a couple of my friends who are in TV, Mike and Chris from the radio stations, and we're going to bring them in, and all proceeds go to Reboot Recovery, which is at Stonewater Church here in Granbury. And that's a good friend of mine, Michael Lozier. He's 82nd born. He's homesick, disabled, but he's the lead pastor for that. And to help veterans, law enforcement officers, first responders, nurses, doctors, everybody, they all have it. And so that's what I do with my platform. I use my platform to help stop 22 days. And as you know, 22 days is not even close to the number. It's more like 50. It really is. So that's what we're going to do here. And we're going to have a round-robin type of investigation. We're going to have like 4 locations, including the courthouse for the very first time in 113 years.
An awesome event on the 22nd of October. So thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
So we just finished the Granbury's, what is it called? Spook Fest?
Spooky Spectacle. Spectacular?
Spooky Spectacular. And it was...
Spooky Spectacle. It's right there.
A Spooky Spectacular.
Spooky.
We're going to go check out, what would you call it? Cemetery, tour of the cemetery. They're going to tell us about all the different markings from, 1800s, early 1900s, late 1800s, and what they meant.
Yeah.
As far as Freemasons and all that different stuff, and it's going to be pretty interesting. Got to see a pilot for a, what would you call it, a series, TV series?
Yeah, like a mini series.
A mini TV series, which was kind of cool. It was about 30 minutes long. The writer and directors were there. We got to see some of the cast, got to interview some of the cast, so that was pretty neat.
That's interesting.
I got to talk to some veterans that do some paranormal research and stuff, and it was really cool. They got something going on. We're going to see if we can make it later next month. overall, it was just a fun little trip. You know, the whole point of this is to have fun. Whether you believe in ghosts, the paranormal, I mean, it's October, Halloween is, you know, 30 days away. It's just meant to have fun and enjoy it. And it kind of, if anything, if you do believe in this stuff, it gives more reflection on to enjoy your life now. Live it to the most. And do what they said they shouldn't, or you shouldn't.
Do what they said you shouldn't. This is one little spot that they said was a haunted area down here in Granbury, Texas. This house behind me is called the Dollhouse. And apparently it's a pair of super nice people that have a big collection of dolls. And apparently there is if the light is on upstairs, you can bring a doll over here that has been broken and needs repairs, and they will fix it up, and they'll probably add it to their collection. So apparently this place is haunted and experiences some paranormal activities. It's up to you to believe or not believe in that, but hey, you know, what a fun spot. And maybe if we're still here when it's open, we'll come by and take a tour. That'd be really great.
We got an opportunity to take a tour of the cemetery with Tui, and it was an awesome experience.
Yeah, it was a great experience. It wasn't like a spooky walk through the cemetery. She was telling us about all the symbols that were on the gravestones, what they meant, what it would have meant for that particular time period, because it did change over time a little bit.
Good event, good person. Tui is a great speaker, and maybe hope to go to one of her events later.
Yeah, so we'll leave a link in the description below if you want to go check out her book or any of her stuff.
Y'all take care.